Hello my friends, welcome to my channel Ink and Whimsy. I'm Laura Daniels and I'm so glad you decided to spend a little bit of your day with me. We're going to be using the Autumn to Remember scrapbooking kit from Stampin' Up! And I'm going to use it to scrapbook a wonderful day I had with my granddaughter in the springtime. So I'm here to show you how you can use a fall kit for a spring kit. So if you're interested in seeing how it all comes together for the first page of the 12 by 12 double spread layout, then stick around and we'll make some magic happen. All right, my friends, so this is the kit that I am going to be using, and in each scrapbook kit, because I'm a former close to my heart maker, each scrapbook kit comes with everything you need to make 3 double page scrapbook layout. Now I always like to buy the scrapbook kit because I love all the extras you get. You get a sheet of sticker paper, you get lots of ephemera, and I always use it as a jumping off spot. So I'm using this for my inspiration, but I think you're going to be pretty surprised with how it all comes together. So let's get started. I am not using all of these colors, but I wanted you to see a little bit of what came in the kit. Basically, I'm going to be using what's right here, so you can see how it looks springtime. And this is my granddaughter, Diana Rose. And I have such a heartwarming story to tell you about this. But first, we have to get the base page done, don't we? All right. So I gutted out this beautiful petal pink. And I want to use my glue dots, get that off there, to hold this down. So that I can put the rest of it together. Where did I put them? They're these. Make sure I'm holding down the right edge. How are y'all doing today? I hope that whenever you're watching this, that your day is off to a great start, or you've already had a great day, right? All right, so we can safely put this down. And it's so funny, I was doing one of these videos and I literally flipped over the white piece of paper to put Stampin' Seal on the other side, as if there's a light in the dark to white. I don't know sometimes. But I can't be the only one who's ever done that. And I still haven't quite figured out how to use this Stampin' Seal and get it to lift off easily from the paper. All right, here we go. So we obviously want this centered. So let's see if I can do so. All right. There, a little bit off right there. Right. Oh my gosh. I had it. And this stuff seals quick, let me tell you. So let's get this up real quick before we have a major fiasco, because now the bottom's sticking. There's got to be a better way to do that. You know what the problem is? I am so short that I am literally standing on my tiptoes to make sure I can see above this. So if it's a little crooked, it's hard for me to see. All right, so now, you know, from the actual layout that they show here, they have these strips coming down. Now, I didn't want to do all of them, and I don't want these colors because they don't go with this photo at all. So I thought, look at this rose petal right here, the petal pink. It brings out the color in it. So obviously I don't want to use this color right here or the forest creatures or much of the brown at all. So what I've chosen to do is use these two colors right here. I want to use both of these. And since I gutted the inside of this large 12 by 12, I want to put this in the very center of the page. So we're going to put this down. You know, that'd be real bad if I go to do the other page and I use the wrong side. But I do want to use that side, so gosh, it's all the little things that make the big things. All right, so, and one of the things you know, close to my heart, I love these Versamat pads because it really helps you to center things. Now, ay. All right, there we go. All right, so now I want to lay down these two pieces, and I want a little bit of this showing on the side, and I want this right here. And then I can safely, you've been down this road with me before, I can safely lay this down, said the woman who many a time has to pick these things up. But that's okay. That is okay. Let's get this. I want a little bit of this color showing on the back, and it's crooked. Oh, good golly, Pete. It's almost like I need a step stool. There. Laura needs a step stool. All right, let's see. I think if I twist this, it helps it. And I want this one showing a little bit more of the pink. Right about right here. All righty. And now when I was taking the ephemera, punching it out of the 12 by 12s, it had these, I guess they're called chevrons, right? Well, then I cut the actual piece out that was the base for the chevrons. Now, this isn't used in anything in the actual scrapbook layouts that they've shown, but I thought I'd have a little fun with it and add it to the picture. So I'm just building my base here, and I almost forgot something. Oh, y'all are just so proud of me. I remembered it before I actually glued everything down, for goodness sake. All right, so I want to do some stamping, and I want to use this gray granite, and I want to do it along the bottom here. Now, of course, I already laid that down, but we're making progress. I actually caught it 30 seconds before I messed up. All right, so let's see. So I need to lift this up, don't I? So let's get this. And I'm just going to hold it up like that. All right. Now I will show you what stamp set this came from. It's an old Close to My Heart. That's annoying, isn't it? All right. Now I want to lay this down. Am I making anybody nervous? You know what? I almost so want to I want it to be a little bit under here. I know. I'm killing you. I know. Okay. Now let's see if I can get the darn thing straight. I want it about right there. And I don't guess. You know, it either is or it isn't. But one thing I have learned with doing these is that once I get the whole page put together, it's not as noticeable if it's a little crooked. So I have just learned to relax a little bit more about that. Now, do you think, oh yeah, I shouldn't I? All right, let me start this over. Okay, we go like this, go like that, and it just slides in real easy. And now I think I want to put it up there. So let's oh, well, look at that. Lift that just a little. Okay. I'm going to put this down. And I don't want all that noise. All right. And I want this about right there. That's not a mark. I'm going to lift it up. Why am I whispering? I don't know. There. Well, Look at that. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to worry about it because it is a very organic stamping process, and it'll be fine. Okay, next step. Now I want to add this chevron, whatever you want to call this piece right here. So I am going to add a little bit here and there. Okay, a little bit, just a titch. All right, now I want this to go even a little bit further down. Not exactly meeting. I think that looks good. And we need to glue this down. All right, there we go. All right. Now, I think I'm ready to put down the photo. Oh, no, want to add this. Hold on now. Hold on. I want to add this. Now see, all this came from project number 2. So I do not in any way pay attention to what goes with what. I just go, these are my photos, this is my story, and this is how I want to put it together. And I wanted to bring out the petal pink, the olive, old olive, and I wanted to bring out those colors because of what I was actually telling the story about. Now, there should be one more piece. Here it is. I want to add this right here, and this was project number 1. I'm actually using it on the correct project. So let's do this and see how this has the faux stitching. So I'm gonna put this right under here. Work with me here now. I'm trying to film a video. I can't even get it up and my nails won't grab it. Okay. Well, it would help if I hadn't stuck it down so hard. Oh my gosh. Okay. I know, y'all have been here before. Okay. If I ever do one of these videos and it all just comes together flawlessly, girl, we will open up the bottle of champagne. All right, so let me show you the next thing I did. And whoops, I got to show you. Hold on now. This right here is from the background elements, and it's this long stamp right here. I love the textured background element stamps that Close to My Heart has, and I know Stampin' Up! Has a few of those. And then here I decided to use the rope stamp from this Close to My Heart. Now these are the only 2 Close to My Heart pieces that I'm bringing in. And what I did was I stamped it on basic white, and then I just cut it. That way I didn't have to worry about stamping on the actual white piece and inadvertently, accidentally, not going straight. So I can always cut around the scissors and with scissors and kind of have this all go together. All right, so let's put down Diana Rose, and I'm gonna start telling you this story because talk about heart-melting moments. That's what this was. And I'm gonna put the Stampin' Seal towards the center so that if I have to tuck anything in, I shouldn't have a problem with it. Now I want to put this about right here, and I want to go all the way to the edge. I'm trying to pay attention to where I'm doing everything. All right, here we go. So my son's mother-in-law, she was watching Diana Rose for a week, and they were going to the park. And of course she asked if I wanted to meet them. I said, absolutely, you've got to just seize those moments, don't you? And they brought Subway sandwiches, and we were sitting at the picnic table, and we were eating our Subway sandwiches, and Diana Rose got done early, and I was done with my sandwich, and she goes, Grandma, can we walk by the river? Well, I should not be talking. Oh my gosh. I forgot the base piece underneath here. Ah! Oh my gosh. Wait till you see the piece I'm putting underneath here. Okay. I will finish the story in just a second. And you know, I'm looking right at my diagram. So I may just edit some of this out. Okay. All right. So the bottom piece I want to put in is this. All right. This is what I almost forgot to put down. Look at this and see how it's going to go over that one part right up there. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue at different points because this will be in a sheet protector. Boy, it's hard to hold in your hand steady when this thing is all wiggly-nilly. Okay. Get that off there. All right, let's see. All right. I want this about right there. Let's go right there. Let's just do it to it. Let's go right there. All right, now shall we try this again? All right, so now we're going to put down the photo of Diana Rose. And now this is all cattywanka. Let's see. All right, so now we're going to set this down. And I want about right here. All right, let's put it right there. Yes, I'm going up to the very edge because of what's going to be on the second page. All right, so Diana Rose looked to me and she goes, "Grandma, can we go take a walk by the river?" I said, "Well, absolutely. I said, I'll go with you." So we started walking along the river, and there is a sidewalk going along the edge, but you know, it's not real level, and it would be easy to not pay attention and fall off into the river. So I looked down at Diana Rose and I said, "Well, Diana," I said, "you need to hold Grandma's hand while we're walking, okay?" And she goes, "Okay, Grandma." So I reached down and I grabbed her little hand, and we must have walked a few, like 25 feet or something like that. And she looks up at me and she goes, "Grandma," she goes, "This is called a best friend's walk." I said, "A best friend's walk?" I said, "What does that mean?" She goes, "Well, when you hold your best friend's hand and you take a walk." Like, oh my gosh, my heart melted when she said that to me. And I looked down to that little hand that I was holding and I thought, oh my gosh, life does not get any better than that moment. And I'm sure she was referred to, you know, when she's in preschool and they have to all get in line and hold a hand when they're walking. And if she's walking with her friends, it's a best friend walk. But I will lay claim that she was talking to her grandma, being her best friend. I'm just saying. I'll be her best friend. Oh my gosh. I hope that when she is older, she looks back on some of these memories and she thinks of me and goes, "You know what? I got a pretty neat grandma." All right, so this is a sticker from the sticker sheet. And I wanted to put this across about right here because this is story of the day. There we go. Oh, I got to peel it. Oh, for goodness sake. All right. All right, there we go. There we go. And now I have a couple of these wooden pieces. They're very, very thin. So it's not something that will make your paper thick or bulky. I'm just going to put a little bit. And then along the bottom of the story, I wrote to my son and daughter-in-law, and I said, "Tell me some things that Diana Rose loves to do with you." So they both sent me a list of different things. And you know, one of the things my son said is that Diana Rose loves it when she's laying on the bed and he takes the clothes out of the dryer, and then she's on the bed giggling, he dumps all the clothes on the top of her. And Danielle had written that she loves going fishing with her at the lake. So I wanted to finish the story and tell a little bit more about Diana Rose. So I added that bit to my actual story. All right, well, my friends, this is it for page 1. I cannot wait to show you how page 2 comes together. But in the interim, let me show you a little bit about this page. I love this little cluster up here. So this is my first of 3. When we do the second page, it'll be 1, 2, and then up to the right again. I love the texture that this adds right here when I use the gray granite. And you know, again, how I use a jumping off point, but then I use it to tell my story and I choose my own colors. And I think this layering looks real pretty. And then of course we have the story, and we have this piece that was the, what would you call that? The silhouette piece after you've taken out the ephemera. And I added this stamping, and I think it came together rather nicely. All right, my friends, so until we meet again in just a few days to see page 2 and the big reveal, you have an incredible day, and God bless you. Bye-bye.